everyone. Welcome to the show. This is Goy WP, and we are the official media partner for the WordCamp Europe 2024. And we are covering lots of talks and lots of journeys and lots of other stuff from the beginning of the WordCamp Europe. Like we have interviewed uh, 6, 7 organizers before the event, and we are taking some kind of different format of talk, like asking some question and getting their opinion during this season, during this event season, I'd like to say. And we have cast of like 5 to 6 people already. Cast of those people, they have given their opinion on that. And yeah, Luca has arranged remotely from the Torino, and I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal, and we are having fun to get know more about the WordPress and the enthusiasts and their opinion and their things. And let's start with the personal introduction and your journey to this WordCamp, and we'll quickly jump to the question.
Sure. Should I start?
Yeah, you should.
Okay, hello, I am Stoyan. I am a WordPress developer and I've been with SiteGround for more than 4 years now. We've been tackling WordPress on a daily basis. We are currently working on our plugins, which help websites with speed optimization, security optimizations, and stuff like that.
And I'm Ignat. I've been with SiteGround as a senior WordPress developer for the past 3 years, and I've been in the WordPress space for more than 5 now. I'm working on the same team. We're working on the plugins and being into the community a lot. So it's great being here in Torino. It's great having to see all those familiar faces and meet again with them.
Yeah, it's good. We have also seen lots of photograph and lots of video from the event, and everybody is having fun. And I have seen a sponsor booth and other stays and rooms presenting the presentation and other things. It's quite people are quite enjoying the event. It may be just because this is the flagship event, like it's a big event for the Europe also. We have our flagship event in Asia also. Hope you will also meet that on that kind of WordCamp also. Okay, let's start with the question, and let's talk about the ease of use of WordPress. And we need to rank WordPress personally, based on your personal experience. We need to rank in that term, that considering the interface and available tool, how easy do you find WordPress for building and managing website? Like you can find the starter site, starter template, and you have a customizer, you have a page builder, you have other things for the building, but it should be managed as well. Based on your experience, how do you rate this factor of WordPress?
I would say that WordPress has evolved a lot through the years, and it's becoming easier and easier to use and to manage your websites. Also, I would say that with every year, with the needs of newcomers, the whole community is getting together in order to improve the ease of access and the interface of the application.
So the rating will be what rating?
My rating will be 10. It's very easy.
It's 10. It's completely completely 10. And what about you?
I agree. I agree. It's gone a lot easier nowadays. Even though there have been added many new features, many new editors, and now with full site editing and stuff like that, it could be confusing for some new users. However, I think that WordPress as a whole has a great knowledge base across the web, and new users could easily be onboarded with it and be up to date with the latest trends and get to know WordPress really well in a short span of time.
So you also going to give that 10 point.
Yeah, a 10. A 10, yeah.
Okay. Just going to the background of your career, have you started your career with WordPress or you have switched from other platform?
Me, myself, I have started actually with website building as a whole, meaning a lot of other technologies, building websites from scratch or building on other frameworks or content management systems. However, I have been working with WordPress and loving to work with WordPress for the past 5 years, and that's pretty much the majority of my career. So I've been loving it, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, and how about you? How about you? You have switched from other platform or you started with the WordPress?
Personally, with me, it started as a hobby. I started tweaking around with WordPress when I found it. I made some site for friends, etc. And one day it just became my professional occupation. So I kind of switched from designing websites to working entirely on the back end. So yeah, I would say that this is my path with WordPress so far.
Okay, before we go into the next question, I have asked the background about that part also because the customization and flexibility is also a crucial part for the every website building method and other process. Also, we need to think about that also because the setting of website is not that important, but managing and customization and other things are very important for us also. How do you rate the customization and flexibility of WordPress in terms of themes, plugins, and design options? Like I have said in the page builder things and this customizer things also can be a tool to customization, and other coding part is also aligned with that term. How do you rate on that part, customization and flexibility of WordPress?
All right, I will start. I would rate the customization and flexibility for WordPress again, perfect 10, just because starting with the WordPress core, you could make any website possible. You could make an enterprise website, you could make just your own personal website, you could make e-commerce store, you could make forum if you would like to. There are different plugins and themes and customizations available already, or due to the fact that it's an open source project, you could also suggest stuff that could be implied in the core and implemented based on what users are looking for. Generally speaking, there are a lot of solutions already built, and there is a lot of space for custom solutions as well. Great documentation. So I believe that leads to a 10 for me.
That's a 10. 10 out of 10. That's also good. And how about you?
Well, as WordPress being an open source project, it gives an amazing amount of freedom to everyone, to developers, to designers, and the different plugins and themes and the huge tool set you get in the core functionality of WordPress gives you a great advantage in terms of time of building the website. It's also easier. You don't need that much coding skills in order to create a website. And the thing is that you have the freedom to create a single page personal site, and it also gives you the availability to create a future-rich application with yeah. So I will rate it 10 out of 10, definitely, because of that freedom. And if we say that, let's say that if WordPress is a universe, those tools are expanding it even more. So yeah, definitely a 10.
Yeah, customization is quite easy with the child theme approach for the theme and the add-on approach for the plugins, and we can use the page builder before the block editor. Also, there are lots of popular page builder like Elementor and all other things, and the customizations and flexibility is also higher on WordPress. Okay, and talking about the e-commerce experience for you, both, like not only building a website or application, you can also share your opinion based on uh, uh, you visited a site like e-commerce site. You can give answer based on that. Uh, how do you rate your experience using WordPress for the e-commerce, including setting up online store, managing sales, or managing subscription, and adding ads and some monetary things? How do you rate the capability of e-commerce for the WordPress?
I would rate it in terms of tools that you get out of the box using plugins, different plugins that are available in the WordPress repository for e-commerce purposes. I rate it really highly just because you get a lot of tools out of the box and don't really need to add custom functionality if you're just a basic e-commerce site owner who just wants to have a site which sells their products or their ideas. It could be confusing for first-time users just because of the amount of tools that you get. However, the WordPress community as a whole and us as a company, we do want to provide users with the tutorials and the knowledge bases needed to help them. So I believe using them and having a look at how you could manage e-commerce site through WordPress, it's probably 9 out of 10 for me, just because of the whole of the flexibility and all the features that you get.
Yeah, and your turn.
So as a developer and as a person who's professionally occupied in that field, I would say that I find it easy to use. You have a lot of tools out of the box. There are a lot of plugins and themes that can help you extend those functionalities. I would rate it an 8 because for newcomers, it's in the beginning, as every new thing, it can be quite difficult. But the good thing is that the community and our company and all other companies are trying to make it easier for newcomers to set up their stores, to like get to it really fast. And yeah, because of this, I would say an 8.
Beautiful. Yeah. The WooCommerce project is the only popular project for the WordPress I find for the e-commerce, but this is very bulky and there are lots of options. Like you can sell the physical goods also, and you can also set up that for the digital goods also. But that is confusing. That is I find that is my opinion.
Yeah.
For the e-commerce capability, we need to build more plugin or platform. Like we also used to use EDD for the digital, but I guess they have sell their company to other company. I cannot confirm that, but we need more e-commerce capability. Like Facebook and other social platform has also that kind of marketplace tab and marketplace thing, and people are adding their product on there. And do you have any opinion for this kind of e-commerce improvement for the WordPress?
Honestly, I can't really comment on that. I believe, yeah, probably a larger choice would be nice. However, I'm not fully into creating e-commerce websites at the moment, so I'm not fully into the sphere. Not really knowing what people are searching for right now. But yeah.
Okay. And do you have anything to add for this question? For the e-commerce
Uh,
capability?
No, I don't really have anything.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, okay. Let's go to the next question, like learning resources that we have, like Codex and WordPress TV and these WordCamps and meetups and other types of tutorial and the forums that we usually go to the solution for our problem and learning curve and other things. How do you rate the availability and quality of learning resources and community support, like tutorial forum, WordCamps, Meetup for the WordPress? How do you rate on that part of WordPress ecosystem?
I would say that there is an incredible amount of information throughout the whole internet. There is really good documentation, official documentation, and also there are a lot of videos on the internet on how to do specific things. Also, the community with doing regular meetups and work camps are also helping people expand their knowledge and to improve their skills. We as a company and other companies as well do it. We always try to gather that knowledge and present it in a way so it's easier to users to actually digest all that information so they can use it properly. And we have a saying like, we don't want them to get lost in the woods. We've already been there, so we're going to help them do it.
So the rating value, we should give the rating value for the learning and community support.
The rating, I would say 10. About the support as well, the support forums are really well curated. Pretty much I like to say that if you have an issue, someone else is also having that issue, and looking it up online can save you a lot of time, because if you have a problem, it's probably already solved.
I totally agree with what Stoyan said. I'm also giving it a 10 out of 10 just because of all of the people who are trying to provide support to new users and to existing ones. I would just like to give an example that we had yesterday at the Contributors Day. Some people came who had questions, who had never seen code or wanted to just try and see what programming is really about. And a lot of people just came and helped them without any need to be asked to do so, just because it's a great community where people are helpful and friendly all the time. And when we get around for such events, it really shows in person. But in the WordPress.org, it also shows on a daily basis. So 10 for me as well.
I would add that. Sorry, I would add that knowledge is like a gift that keeps on giving. If you teach someone a thing, he can teach two people. So it just multiplies by the end of the day.
Yeah. There are lots of videos can be found on YouTube also, rather than other platform. You can find a lots of WordPress tutorial on that. But we need to manage the code expired. Like WordPress was in totally PHP in previous version, and it is going to the React from 4.8 and other version, and people are also searching for that kind of new technology and new learning resources also. And we are going to the next question is adaptability to the new technology. Like WordPress has chosen React from the base of PHP. They are doing code editor, not block editor. They are working on Gutenberg project, and they are merging to the WordPress core. And how do you think WordPress adapt new technology and train like mobile responsiveness, like mobile first design that are introduced by the search engine giant like Google and other things, and the AI and other designing standard, and React, JS, and other things, how do you rate on that part? How quickly WordPress adapt that new technology?
For me, I would again give it a 10. Not to be biased or anything, but I will give it a 10 just because I believe that WordPress seems to be innovating all the time. We are always into into finding out the new technologies behind the core. People are always contributing to it in order to provide newer and more fresh technology, which takes care of all problems. This is something that I really like about the project, is that due to it being open source, people could provide their view, and at the end of the day, the best results are done by a lot of people, just because they have most of the knowledge needed. And yeah, for me, it's a 10. I wouldn't be surprised if you mentioned AI earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if we have something like that in core really soon. I don't really know yet, but it's looking forward to stuff like that in the core as well.
So I would say that in terms of adaptability, WordPress has proven itself to be very flexible with it. With new technologies coming every day, we've seen also the core being adapted to it, all of the plugins and all of the team adapting to new technologies, using them in ways to improve the overall user experience. And I think that I would give this 9, but not because it's not excellent, but because we have to really push it together in order to constantly improve everything in order to move that adaptability and to make it make it faster and make it more flexible.
Hmm. Yeah, that's also a good point. And do you have anything to add in that question, like currently in your mind, in which sector WordPress should work to adapt new things? Do you have anything to add on that point, like AI and React and other things? Do you have any?
As,
Yeah.
as mentioned earlier, yeah, I believe that AI is the next big thing that people are talking about in the past year or so. And I believe that this is maybe one of the new paths that WordPress will take for new technologies. This is what has been talked about in the past few WordCamps, and I believe that this is the right path to adopting new technology. So yeah, hopefully very soon.
Yeah, because the Wix and other website building platform are also working on different things to build and to get more user to their platform, and we need to work on that also, because we cover like 46%, I guess 46% of web world in the world. It's like building two website. The one website will be with the WordPress. And what about that 54% people are doing? I don't know why. We need to more focus on that thing also. Some of our guests also suggested that we need to work on the accessibility things and other things. This is a new things, but that should be covered to gain more user from the 46% to the 60-70%. That was
Yeah, yeah.
something. And talking about the overall satisfaction, like job, like business, like project you are doing, how satisfied you are with your experience using WordPress for your project or business. The rating value, 1 for the very dissatisfied and 2 the 10 is very satisfied.
I would definitely say a 10 for my overall satisfaction. As I mentioned in some of the previous question, the freedom that the application gives you is something really amazing. And the idea of being able to create amazing things with it, it's it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Yeah. So definitely 10 out of 10.
Yeah, for me as well, I do agree with Stoyan. However, I do believe that there is a room for improvement always. So I think that, as you mentioned, accessibility could be improved always. There could be a whole lot new stuff going on in the future, and I believe that constant improvement is something that we should strive for. But yeah, I'm really satisfied with the current state of WordPress and love using it.
Yeah. So you are also going to give 10 or 9?
Yeah,
Okay.
9.5, let's say.
9.5. Okay. We are getting 10 out of 10 in maximum of the question, and we are getting only lower grade in the e-commerce capability. That is also things to be note. And yeah, there are some new technology like voice command and other things also not related to AI, but that should be also improved for the WordPress also. That is a vast point. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your experience, sharing your opinion based on your personal, working pattern or working practices with the WordPress. And I'd like to ask about your plan after this event and this WordCamp. Do you have anything to share, uh, like travel plan and other things after this event?
After this event, we'll be traveling back to our HQ and just continue on pushing
Working.
forward. So and helping people out.
So lots of people are coming there for the vacation purpose also. Some of them are
Yeah.
heading to the Milan, and some are planning for the Switzerland and other things. And how about you, Steven? Do you have anything to add on travel or just
Well, I would definitely have. Well, we have to go home. The thing I'm about to say, there are a lot of emotions on every WordCamp. I will definitely be really happy after the whole event. I'm definitely sure this is going to be an awesome event. So we had a contributor days yesterday, which was probably one of the largest I've ever been to. There were a lot of people. The first day was really amazing, and I can't wait for the second day, and I think it's going to be great. So yeah, a lot of great emotions. Definitely coming back. I'm going to bring them home. So yeah.
The WordCamp Asia will be also going to happen in Philippines in 2025. Hope you will guys also join that event because that is also a kind of a big event, and you can find lots more people. And SiteGround is, I guess, the official sponsor for the WordCamp, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we are. I'm not fully sure on WordCamp Asia next year. However, we was on WordCamp Asia this year and the last one as well. So in Thailand and in Taiwan. So it's been great. It's my favorite WordCamp so far. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for uh, coming to this show, and thank you so much for the contributing to the this community. This will be really helpful or insightful for other people who are just searching opportunity or searching some insight about WordPress. We'll publish this video later on our YouTube channel. We'll share that on our social platform also. Thank you so much, guys.
And
Thank
thank
you
you
as
as
well.
well.
Have fun, have fun.